For you Scorpios, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers, the Four of Wands, and the Moon. So if any of you Scorpios, right, are dealing with someone that you're in a relationship with or you're talking to, this could represent you Scorpios actually kind of taking the time to work out with them. And because you're trying to see if the two of you can actually make it work. So this isn't somebody that I was just talking about that's dysfunctional and you know, just wants to occupy your time or something like this crazy. I'm talking about the Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers is somebody that you are now choosing, right? So this is someone that you Scorpios are like, okay, you choose them. And this person is interested in getting to know you as well. So you Scorpios were playing the field, and then now you Scorpios have an idea of, okay, you want this person. So now that you want this person, you finally found someone, right? Because you've been playing the field, someone to have these traits. And now you're like, okay, you want to start hanging out or whatnot? They're like, yeah, let's do it. The Four of Wands and the Moon represents. So now the two of y'all are kind of, y'all may have been intimate, but also it shows that the two of you kind of like, kind of eloped. And what I mean when I say elope, I mean like now that the two of y'all are an item, y'all have made a decision that together that y'all are gonna start to hang out with each other. Now is when a lot of y'all are keeping the relationship as private as you possibly can, right? The Moon, ghosting, secrets, stuff like this. So it's a matter of keeping, a lot of you Scorpios keeping your mouth shut and not really choosing to disclose this or tell too many people, because a lot of you Scorpios may see it as, you know, you don't want other people to get into, obviously, your relationship. Because the more people you add to your relationship like that, just start telling the whole world, is the more you're going to have jealous people trying to be in your ear or be in the ear of your significant other or your potential significant other, right? This person that you're getting to know, talking about how it is that, you know, why is it that you hang out with them or why they hang out with you. And then the thing is that the Strength now represents, this is what it's going to take to keep the relationship going, is strength. Because now that you Scorpios are in it, right? You're in it to win it. You're in it to get that championship playoff ring where y'all are trying to go for the long haul, right? Now is the time where you will be tested. That's what the Strength represents. Now is the time where you will need strength. You will need consistency. You Scorpios will need fortitude. They will too, you know, because now you're going to start to see, like I said, everybody that finds out, because there will be some people to find out. People are going to figure it out when they see y'all hanging out, right? So if anybody knows you and they're on some jealous stuff, some of those people may do anything that they can, say anything that they can to break the two of y'all up. So now is now the point in time where, you know, the two of you have to be tight like glue. So now the Queen of Wands is now about how, so because of this, now you Scorpios know that a lot of y'all are going to be tight like glue, but your significant other has to be, they have to get their sea legs as well when it comes to if they're going to be on this ship. You know what I mean? Because if they are not ready themselves for this type of attention where people are trying to pull them and push them this way, anywhere but, you know, anywhere but being closer to you, they're going to fall prey to that type of game that other people are running to them. So now the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Swords represent, so what you Scorpios want to do to kind of subvert that or to stop that is by making sure that obviously, yes, the two of you decide to keep the relationship as tight-knit and as secret as possible. But like I said, naturally, some people are going to figure it out, if it, you know, once they see y'all too many times and they know you. So one of the other things that you can do to help that is by letting your potential long-term significant other know the ups and the downs that comes with this, that comes with hanging out with you. That you may have some crazy exes, you may have some people that are stalking you. You do have this, you do have that, so that way they don't fall prey to that. Now they start thinking to themselves, how come, right, when they find out some information, they now like, okay, how come they never found out about this? Because see, this is the reason why it is that you'll see people being in relationships that last for a very long time, and then now it's like, you know, when some news come out where you're like, how come you're not mad at such and such? They you know, they got a lot of people chasing up after them because the significant other already knows that, like, yeah, because the other person in a relationship already broke the news to them and let them know straight up, like, look, this is what it is I got going on. So I'm telling you right now, this is what it is. And the King of Swords now and the Hermit is about how, so they have to be, the King of Swords, they definitely, you and them both have to be strong mentally. The two of you have to be, the choices that the two of y'all make have to be serious about getting close to one another, and instead of pulling apart and you know, being at odds with one another. The Magician also represents what also helps to make the relationship go well is also having things in common. So what you want to do is you Scorpios want to do something that builds the relationship where you can spend time with them and talk to them and relax and stuff like this, but also, right, also something that you can do to spend time with them, but don't spend too much time with them, because spending too much time can actually create irritation. That's one secret that they're not going to tell you. So yeah, a lot of people are not going to tell you that being together too much can actually create irritation. The two of you can end up, you know, the rubbing can create too much heat between the two of you. So what you want to do is, right, especially if they don't live with you, you wanna see them. See, this is what I'm talking about. People don't know what they're talking about in relationships. Here they come. You'll have some people who talk. Let's clarify the Magician. You'll have some, matter of fact, let's clarify the Lovers. You'll have some people who will talk that relationship talk, who's obviously don't know what it is that they talking about. They don't know what they talking about because they'll say things like, oh, well, they want somebody to contact them every day. Cap. I'm calling Kaepernick because doing that creates irritation. So you're hustling backwards, you're going backwards, you're actually devolving, not evolving the relationship. Because instead of talking to each other every single day, guess what it does? It creates problems. It doesn't make the relationship better. See, what you think what you think it is actually is what works sometimes. So let's clarify the Lovers. The Hermit, yeah. Page of Cups, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Yeah, the two of you are supposed to go silent at this point in time and don't really say too much about this relationship that you have. More evidence of this to too many people. Your potential significant other would want for you to say something, but you need to tell them not to say this to anybody, because number one, people will find out anyway, just if they see the two of you around each other enough time, but also, you know, enough times, but also doing this automatically kicks people's desire to not want to see you Scorpios happy into overdrive, or them in the overdrive. So let's clarify the Magician now. Why? Because you got a lot of jealous individuals out here. So the Four of Pentacles now, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Wands is all about that. Like I said, those exercises that you do with one another, and make sure to keep the relationship as tight knit as you possibly can, right? Don't say too much to anybody. That's all it is that I have to say. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video, smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos, and run the views up if you would like for me to drop more videos.